Today we're going to do pantry items. We tend to leave that till last. We do all the crockery and pots and pans first, and then we sort of get to the pantry, because sometimes it's a good idea actually to check the pantry as you're packing everything else up, because some people have a walk-in pantry where they've got things like appliances or large platters stored in there. Wine is another thing, and other drink bottles, so that can sort of be done a little bit separately. As far as all your regular pantry items, sort of have a good look in there, gauge how much stuff they have, how much is in packaging, how much looks lightweight. Things like noodles and chips and things like that are obviously lightweight, you want to put on top of a box. If there's lots of large containers with pasta and things like that in there, and a lot of lightweight stuff, you can use a large box. And again, like Tetris, anything with containers where you can sort of make them all sort of fit well towards the bottom. I wouldn't go putting tins on top of that. I'd probably work on a big box of medium to light stuff. So you put these in the bottom. Any empty containers, which some people will keep them in there for certain items that need restocking, I would use that in the regular. So I'd pick through those and use them, pack with the regular kitchen items. They're also good if they are empty to use for any other fragile, small fragile glassware or little ornaments that may be around the kitchen. You can wrap them separately and pop them in there. It's just extra protection for them in the pantry. In the box. So yeah, I'd work on a big box with all your lighter type stuff, making sure to put this on the top, making sure it's not jam packed so that that's all going to get crushed. The other end, I know it's only worth a couple of dollars, but people don't want their noodles or chips crushed to small pieces. Some other items that you'll come across is things like oils. You want to really make sure that the lid is going to be on tight. This one is just turning, and it's not going to be secure, which means, and that's a fairly full bottle, if they've only got a drop of oil and the customer's there, check with them, do they want that to keep that? I know with me, this is mine, I actually refill this bottle. But if they don't want it, they may want to toss it, it's a waste of space. If they do want to keep it and the lid's not secure, putting tape over that is probably not going to be secure enough. They're going to end up with oil throughout the whole box, in which case I point it out to them, give them the option. Do they want to take that separately, or some people will toss it out, or they will just say tape it and let's hope for the best. In which case, this is what I would do. Maybe actually a bigger piece than that. And you find because it's oil based, it's probably not going to stick very well. I put one on each side, and then I get one of my bags and tie it so it's nice and secure and it's not going to come undone with a bit of luck. And I'll tie it sort of around that lid. Okay, so that's nice and secure and ready to pack in a box. Ones like this, that's like a lemon or a lime juice. Again, there's no lid on that whatsoever. Do the same thing. I just tape it over both ways, make sure it's fairly secure. There's another one, and they've just got that wrap on that. Same with your sprays. I think sometimes they don't have the lids. Again, if you've got the lid, perfect. If you don't. Now, items, these are the rest of your oils. They've all got secure lids. Anything plastic, I wouldn't bother wrapping. Glassware, I do. But again, I've checked this lid, it just keeps turning, so it's not secure. Again, I'd bag that up separately and make sure that it's on tight, that the lid's not going to come off. With any other glassware, it's not valuable stuff, but still, because it's glassware, in case of movement in the truck, I still want to make sure it's not going to smash and break and put soy sauce all through the box. So with things like that, with something this size, I'd just use half a sheet that I've already pre-cut. So when I get to lots of oils and the pantry items, I'll go and cut 20 sheets at a time and make it a bit quicker. So with this one, just a quick wrap, and that one's done. So it doesn't need to be an excessive amount of paper, just enough to put pretty much a sheet between them. With ones like your spice jars, I cut right down to a quarter of a sheet, or even an eighth of a sheet, depending on how much paper you've got. It only really needs to have one piece of paper in between it. And then again, I'll be placing a couple of, with all the glass bottles, like your oils and things, I'd be putting a couple of sheets of paper scrunched in the bottom of that box. And again, only lightweight things through the top, if there was some chips or noodles or papadums, something like that, to put on the top, and then a sheet of paper to finish. I wouldn't be putting tea towels or anything like that on there in case, again, of your oil or soy sauce things leaking.